My name is Noah, and I use the TTC to get to school and across the city with my friends and family. In case you've never been on the TTC, I'm going to share some helpful tips for riding on a bus, streetcar, or subway train and what to do if you need help. Before we take you on a bus, streetcar, and to a station, my friend Jacob is going to talk to you about the ways you can pay your fare.
Hi, my name is Jacob. Children 12 and under are free and don't need to pay. If you look tall for your age, you can get a child proof of age card from your principal at your school or by calling the TTC Customers Service Center. 13 to 19-year-olds pay a youth fare. They can do this by tapping a Presto card on the reader, tapping a Presto ticket on the reader if they have been given one by their school for travel or for a field trip, or using exact cash. Youths ages 13 to 15 do not need to carry identification, but people ages 16 to 19 do. You can check the TTC's website if you have questions and to learn more about identification at ttc.ca.
Okay, now that we've talked about the ways you can pay, let's start learning more about riding on a bus. When you get on, you need to enter through the front door. Make sure you tap your Presto card or Presto ticket here on the card reader. You will automatically get a 2-hour transfer on your Presto card or Presto ticket when you tap. If you pay by cash and are going to transfer to another bus, streetcar, or go into a subway station, take a paper transfer from the operator. Your paper transfer is your proof of payment. Keep it with you while you are traveling on the system. Once you have paid your fare, find a seat or hold onto one of the poles. The blue seats at the front of the bus are there for customers with accessibility needs. If you need help at any time when you are on the bus, speak to the operator. They can answer questions when the bus isn't moving or help in an emergency. It's okay if the barrier is closed, the operator can still hear you.
Let's move on to learning more about riding a streetcar. Paying your fare on a streetcar is a bit different than paying on a bus. On a streetcar, you can get on at any door, not just the front. If you're using a Presto card or Presto ticket, tap it on the reader when you get on. If you're paying by cash, it's different. You need to deposit your fare in the fares and transfers machine, located in the middle of the car. Make sure to get a transfer if you are going to travel on another bus, streetcar, or enter another station. Once you have paid your fare, find a seat or hold on to one of the poles. Just like the bus, the blue seats are for the customers who need easier access to a seat. On a streetcar, the operator sits inside of a cab at the front of the car. If you need them, you can speak with them. They can answer questions or help in an emergency.
Let's move on to learning more about taking the subway. To take the subway, you can enter a station from the street or from a bus or streetcar that drops you off inside the station. If you are entering from the street, you need to tap your Presto card or Presto ticket on the reader on the fare gate. The gates will open and you can walk in. If you are paying by cash, you can deposit it in the fare box at the collector booth. You should use the fare gate closest to the booth to enter the station. Children 12 and under should also enter through this aisle. Don't forget to take a paper transfer from the transfer machine if you are going to be traveling on a bus, streetcar, or entering another station. Before we head down to the platform to board the train, there are a few spots in the station you can go to if you need help. The first spot is the collector booth at the main entrance of the station. The collector may be inside or outside of the booth and is always happy to answer questions or help in an emergency. If you need help at an entrance that does not have a collector at it, you can push one of the buttons on the passenger assistance alarm located beside the fare gates to speak to TTC staff. The red button should be pushed if there is an emergency, like someone is unwell. Push the blue one if you have a question or need information. TTC staff will respond when either one is pressed.
Down on the platform, I like to wait behind the yellow line for the train to arrive. It also gives people room to get by me. If you need help on the platform, go to the designated waiting area, or the DWA for short, and press one of the buttons on the passenger assistance intercom there. You can also speak to any TTC employee if you see them on the platform as well. TTC employees always have a TTC logo on their uniform. When the train comes, let people exit before you enter. Once inside, find a seat and hold on to one of the poles. If there is an emergency when you are on the subway because someone is not feeling well or something does not feel right around you, press the yellow strip above the window. This will let the operator know that you need help and what car you are in. If you have a cell phone, you can also download the Safe TTC app from the Apple or Google Play stores to report information to TTC staff at any point in your trip. They will send help.
These are some of our tips for what to do if you need help when traveling on a bus, streetcar, or subway. Thanks for watching. Visit ttc.ca to learn more about traveling on the TTC.